All right, what's up, guys? Now, some of you may not care, but I do. I do care about the gaming industry in a way. More so, I just want the gaming industry to get better, because I've been more so with streaming. I had to say, these past few years, I've really gotten deep into gaming from just playing, sitting down, putting hours upon hours into games. And there are some games out there, like for an example, early access games. I can sit down and play those games and understand, all right, that game, it's an early access game. I get it, I understand. But then there's games where they get a full release and they advertise it as like, oh, this is the best game of all time. This is the best Call of Duty. This is the best NBA 2K. This is, whatever high end game that's coming out. This is the best one to come out. I play it, and then it'll be a situation where it's like, okay, I want to play it on my PC. I can't play it on my PC because they're porting over the last gen version, and they know that they're going to make a lot of money off of the next gen version, so they put all their time, focus, and attention on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 version, and it's like, bruh, people still got gaming PCs. People still got PlayStation 4s. People still got Xbox Ones. So I'm saying, it's like, if you guys are going to put out a game where you make it seem like that, it's going to be great no matter what, it's like, fam, then that's what the situation needs to be. And it shouldn't be a situation where it's like, luckily, I'm, fortunate enough to have both an Xbox and the PlayStation, but it shouldn't get to that point. I should be able to, and I get that there are some games where it's like, it's going to be more compatible. Like for an example, Spider-Man. I know that game, it's designed on PlayStation 5, so that, in my opinion, gets a pass. But when I play Call of Duty, for an example, on PC, and I get a different experience from when I'm playing it on console, that shouldn't be the case. Especially when, if it, the thing is this. I've never heard of a video game being developed off of an Xbox. So for an example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, let's say it was developed on the Xbox Series X. Then it's like, my thing is this, if that is the case where you guys are like, I don't even know how that will be even possible. But if that is the case, then I'm like, you guys need to put in that same time and energy for the PC versions. Because I know when I play a game on PC, the thing is this, when I put over $1,000 worth of upgrades into my gaming PC, and at the end of the day, the PC itself, the base price of it was $1,600. I think I put an additional $1,500, $1,600, over $3,000. Bruh, I shouldn't be having issues with a $50, $60 video game on a $3,000 PC. I'm sorry, but no, I just cannot, accept that. And that's just something where I'm like, it concerns me, where it's like, okay, what does the more so the publishers and the developers, what do you guys overall want? Because I know you guys don't want more money. And it's like, fam, you're not even putting out games that's worth even paying for. So for an example, the day before, I originally wanted to make a video talking on that game. But I was like, nah, man, it ain't just them. It's literally the whole gaming industry, bruh. That just, to me, doesn't even make any sense. Where it's like, you guys claim that you've worked on this game for 5 years, and then when this game finally releases, it bombs, and then the game's only released for 4 days, and then eventually you pull it from the stores. That doesn't show me 5 years worth of work. That shows me not even, it's funny because a lot of people were saying that the game must have been made the day before, because I was like, that definitely wasn't a game that you spent 5 years working on. And then on top of that, it's like, if you so-called claim that it's an early access game, then it's like, okay, it's an early access game. The game obviously needs work, but don't give up on the game because fans don't like it. Make fans like it. Now, my thing is this. I'm like, that's something that's always motivated me when it comes to content creating, is that I'm not where I want to be at. So that just overall tells me I got to keep on putting in more work. So if I got to continuously put out TikToks, podcast episodes, do hours upon hours of streaming, YouTube videos, I'm saying every form of content that I've ever done, if I gotta double it the next day, triple it the day after that, quadruple it the day after that, fam, so be it. But it's like, I'd rather sit down and do that than to tell people, oh yeah, I did this one time, but I gave up because one or two people didn't like it. That's to me, I'm like, nah, bro. I feel like that right now, with the gaming industry, is that you got a lot of people that's just giving up. Like they don't overall care. The only thing that they care about, because I guarantee and I promise you, if the day before, if that game, like, let's say for an example, it wasn't like getting bad, like, let's say if it didn't get like the overwhelmingly negative ratings, let's say it was like at mixed ratings or something, they still would, and with everything that they had going on right now, because I'm like, I don't believe that they took the game out of stores because like the game didn't meet. No, they took the game out of stores not because it didn't meet the requirements or what they wanted from the game. They took it out of store because of the bad ratings. But I'm like, I guarantee and I promise you, if that game wasn't getting bad ratings, like the game still would be up. And it's like, oh well, we're gonna continuously keep making money off of this game, even though we told you guys this game was coming out, but we put out another game instead. That's not cool, bruh. That to me is just not cool, where it's like companies, they advertise these games as like good games, and then when you sit down and play them, like for an example, the one game that I know I would sit down and play a lot is Destiny. When that game very first came out, or not Destiny 2, my fault. But anyways, when Destiny 2 very first came out, I paid money for that game. I wasn't one of the lucky fans that was able to download the game for free, but the thing is this, it shouldn't be a situation where I buy this game, right? And I buy the content that came with the game, but you guys decide to take the content out, replace it with something else that I have to pay for. Bruh, that's not gaming. Imagine if games were doing that. The funny thing is like when I look at gaming on how it was like back then, like back when I was a kid and stuff, you couldn't get away with stuff like that. You couldn't do some stuff where it's like, oh, we're going to take away content from the game and replace it with something else. I guarantee and I promise you, if all this stuff that's happening right now with gaming, if this would have been happening like 15, 20 years ago, I promise you, there would be a lot of video games that would be either shutting down or already have shut down. But it's like, I honestly, I genuinely think this is what I want to leave this video off on, is that you guys got the rest of this year. You got 2024, you got 2025, because in 2025, I know, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6, hopefully Grand Theft Auto 6 releases in 2025, but you guys got until then, all right, until Grand Theft Auto 6 releases. After that, if you guys ain't came up with nothing to give back to the fans, because that's what these next 2 years need to be, giving back to the fans, and not seeing like, oh, how much money we can make off of the fans. No, that was like these games that want to push out battle passes, give away a battle pass for free. Have it where we get one free voucher to a battle pass for however long. Have it where we get free DLCs. Have it where it's like we're not having to buy a Call of Duty game every year or NBA 2K game every year. Have it where it's like I can get crap for free in NBA 2K. Not having it where it's like I got to continuously when I hear people, when they say that they put like thousands of dollars into these games, what do these companies do to give back to the fans? Nothing. So that's why I'm like, look, bro, the gaming industry, I'm telling you, if you guys don't change up your ways, I could see the gaming industry, even after Grand Theft Auto 6 releasing, and even with Rockstar Games, I'm like, bro, if you guys somehow, some way manage to flop with this game, after that, I just think that, yeah, I feel like we should be doing it now, but I'm like, nah, if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and that game just ends up flopping, I say that we just all just give up on gaming. Just stop playing games, stop streaming them, stop making videos, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. I understand that it's your job. Fam, if I gotta spend these next few years giving you guys tutorials on other videos that you need to make, so be it. But I'm like, I'm personally getting sick and tired of where the gaming industry is at right now. It doesn't make sense for you guys. You guys came from such a good era of gaming to just make the games that you guys are making today. That don't make no sense to me. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, make sure you guys like and follow. Peace.